Alright, good evening again. This time I thought I'd get into a bit of it's Monday night. I thought I'd get into a bit of airbrushing with the new airbrush hood. I've assembled it, as you can see here, like so, which actually is a pretty neat unit. That's the extraction motor in there. Here we have a hood that, let me just move a couple of things around here, which actually folds up very neatly. It has a turntable, which stacks in there. It has all of this stuff here, which basically just folds together very handily, as we can see, like so. Anyway, I'll do it properly later on when I've got two hands. And I've test run it once, and it's pretty quiet. Sorry for the dodgy camera work. And then away you go. Sucks out all the air from the airbrush and the paint, and it goes through the filter. Okay, I'll fix that one up in a minute. It's kind of difficult to do with one hand. Anyway, you get the idea. So this is the hood with the turntable, which is included when you buy it. And then I've attached the extraction pipe here to roughly going out to the front porch. Another very handy, I'm kind of trapped here, another sort of handy addition is a retractable, let's move that, retractable power cable, which you can just pull out, and when you're done with it, you press a button here, and in theory, ow, it goes back in. So that's pretty good. That comes out, and we'll plug that in. So then there's the compressor down there, which I'll hook up my Iwata Neo airbrush to, and the idea being that I'm going to paint the DB605, what I showed in the last video, nice matte black, just to start getting some painting onto this particular unit. Alright, well, that's the basic setup, as I've shown you here. And all going well, we'll have in the next cut of the video, we should be moderately set up. Okay, so everything's on, everything's powering up. I've got airbrush connected up to the compressor. Everything's very delicately pushed in here. So I've got my flat black, I've got my Tamiya X20A thinner, I've got some droppers which will hopefully work for me. I think that's about it. So all we need to do is we're going to do a 2:1 thinner ratio, 2 parts paint to 1 part thinner. So what I might do is I'm going to go for a mix straight into the airbrush. So I just want to check the air pressure. I think we can actually go a little bit higher than that. So let me just increase the air pressure to, it's around about 20 psi, I think. Doesn't need to be too high. Just testing the needle. Hopefully you can hear me all right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get all of my bits and bobs open. I'll take the lid off the cup for the airbrush. I get the paint. I get the thinner. Let's get some paper towel. I'm going to use one of my Tamiya stirrers just to stir up the paint. Okay, so first up we'll put in the, it's a good idea to put in the thinner first. So I'll put in, where are we? That right up. And we'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 drops of thinner. So I'll just put that over to the side, lid back on. Then I'll put 20 drops of paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Oops. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, a bit of a spillage there, but that's alright. Just gonna rinse that through the dropper. I reckon we can, they're disposable, but if you can clean it, may as well clean it and reuse it. Bit of a spillage there of the black paint. It's because I'm trying to do a few things here at once. Just going to pop this over to the side on some paper towel. Alright, it's going to give this a bit of a stir. Okay, pop that in there. Bit of a test spray. Okay, it looks good. Getting it come through. And then hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay. So I've got it stuck down on the turntable with just some tape folded over itself. I'm going to run out of paint pretty quickly here, I think. That's all right. Compressor kicks in. Okay, over the top. All right. Just keep giving multiple build-up layers. You don't want to apply too much paint at once. Alright, so we've just run out of paint. So, thinner. See if I can jimmy this in so without dropping the damn thing. I don't have a, as I said before, I don't have a airbrush holder as of yet. Okay, so this time we'll put in maybe 20 drops of thinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh gosh, that's 20 plus minus. And then actually I'm going to use a new pipette. Load this right up with paint so I don't have to go back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, the rest can go back in there. Okay, that's 40. So that should see us through a little bit. The lid's not on there quite properly. Just going to try and bring some water up into that pipette. Rinse it out. Get my little stirrer. Dry that off a bit. Give that a bit of a stir around. Okay, give that a bit of a test spray. Sorry if this isn't all getting on camera. Okay, that's good. We don't want to waste too much on the test, and then we spray again. So we're just going from left to right. Right to left. Now just going to make sure that we get nice good coverage. Okay, still got a fair bit of paint left, that's good. Try and open it right up, get that paint right out. Okay. Now, because I can lift this up, you're probably not seeing very much, but I'm going to try and get underneath. Get across the front. Still got plenty of paint left in the thing, so there we go. We're getting a bit of nice coverage there. Again, apologies if my hand is getting in the way and you can't see anything. Look at that. Paint on the thumb. Oh dear. There we go. Try not to get that all over everything else. Just make sure we've got ample coverage over everything. Okay, that I think will do. So now we've got a nice coverage of matte black over the engine. Looking pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll leave that to dry for a while now. I don't want to fuck it up basically. And then once it's dry, I'll peel it off, and then I'll do the other side. So I may or may not record that. I don't know, because I'm going to give this a tidy up now. Just going to tip out the rest of the paint and give the airbrush a wash. I'm not going to show you that. I've already done a demonstration video of that. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Next video we should either be finishing this off or showing you the final airbrushed painted product. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, welcome back. Before we go any further with the painting and what have you, what I thought I'd do is just go through the cleaning process now that I do for my airbrush, rather than just the straight wash that I showed in the first video. So first of all, we've got to disassemble the airbrush. So we take out the bowl. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a basket ready, because this is going to be used for my ultrasonic cleaner, which I'll show you in a minute. So first up, I'm just going to take, actually now, which part do we take off first? I think I'll take off the back first. because we'll get the needle out. Actually, one thing you don't want to do is to bend the needle Other people recommend pulling the needle out that way, but I don't know. I can do that so easily with the iWater Neo. I think the nozzle stops you from doing that. So this is the part that I'm trying ever so desperately. Bug up. I have screwed that off too far. You don't want to bend the tip of the needle, as anyone else who shows you how to do these videos will labour the point exhaustively. This stays on here. Okay, that goes to there. That's there. Now we can just take off this part. Okay. Like so. Then we should have a little spanner over here. That enables us, get a bit more light, if you don't mind, that we can undo the nozzle on this here. There, like so. This should now screw off. Very delicate like. Like so. What I'm going to do actually, is just get in the first instance, a shot glass. Get some of my cleaning solution. Just put a little bit of that in there. Get some forceps. Just pop you in there just for a minute. Then we have this part, which I'll put in the basket as well. Okay, now I've got an ultrasonic cleaner, which I'll just put the items in. Just a water bath. Power and on, just for a few minutes. Meanwhile, I'll get a Q-tip. Get some of the cleaning fluid and just rub that along the needle. And then we want to get the tip as well. Always brushing away so you don't risk breaking the thing. And I'm just going to bring my Maggie lamp down so I can see with the magnifier, and you can see we're getting a little bit of, if you can see that, we're getting a bit of the paint off. And I'll just zoom right in there, so I can see the tip. Get as much of that paint off the tip as possible. Be very careful to not bend it. At the other end. See how much paint is left on there that comes off. That should do it, I'd say. This probably should be on for a while, but I just want to see if we're getting any paint residue coming off. Maybe a bit longer. Now, other parts that have got paint on them. Just give a bit of a wipe. And we've got the bowl. Give that a clean. Give that a clean. Yeah, around the threads. And the bowl itself. Alright. I'm just going to get a bit of paper towel now. I don't think you need to go overboard. Just get the, particularly if you do it relatively soon after the paint job, give it a good wipe through. That's pretty good. Give that a good dry off. That's pretty good. Oh, that was set on a timer, so it stopped. Now, that another wipe with the paper towel, always going in the direction opposite from the pointy needle end. And give this a bit of a dab down. Make sure it's nice and dry. One other part that I might do, I'll just get another it's fairly clean. Just give a clean around inside here, which has got a fair bit of paint actually still in there. Okay, then I'll just fish out my nozzle. It's just been sitting in the cleaner for a bit. Give this just a little bit of a wee clean with one of my little brushes here. I don't know whether these are really the best tool for the job, but they have a bit of abrasion so they can take off some of the paint. Then I've got this other tool here, nice sharp pointy, which I might just use just to clear out, make sure there's no blockages. All very delicate pieces. So that's a nice sharp pointy needle there. Okay. Just leave this going for a bit longer. Just to shake out any more of the paint. Just for another minute and a half or so. Meanwhile, I'll reattach the nozzle. Miniature spanner. This will very gently. Okay, don't want to do it too tight. Okay, next I will thread the proverbial needle, make sure that's clear all the way through. Actually, I wonder if... No. I'll do it this way. Second guessing myself now. What I'll do is I just want to put that on a bit more so it's not crooked. Alright, very gently. Okay, that's the ultrasonic done for another minute and a half. Ooh. is that? That's alright, just a bit of resistance. Okay, that's the needle through. Tighten this up. Make sure the action pulls the needle back without any issue. Okay, that's good. Put you there. Power off. Take out my bits. You know what I did forget to do? I forgot to put a little bit of lubricant onto my needle. So, what I'll do is I will very gingerly take it back out again. So I can feel it's a bit rough actually. So a bit of lube will do a good job. Just make sure that it is clean. Okay. So what I'll do is I just get the Iwata lubricant. Okay, so because this is a new tube, I haven't. Where are we? Where's my? There it is. Okay, just got to nip off the end. Has that got it? Nope, not yet. Nope, that's not it. Is that it? Oh, I think we've got it. Yeah, just enough. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Not too much. Where's my lid for my tube? There it is. Just going to pop that on there. And then I'm just going to just run that up and down a little bit, like so. And then one more just there. And then, again, hopefully successfully put this back in without bending the damn thing. There we go. So now just gingerly push it through. Now it's going in a lot better this time. Okay, now we're through. Tighten this fellow up. Test the mechanism. All good. Okay, I can just rest there for a minute. Then we clear off these bits. That should have shaken off the bulk of the paint. In fact, they're looking pretty clean. Whoopah. Now, just going to put a tiny little bit more lube just around in here. Okay, this one goes on here. I think. There we go. Alright. Screw that one on. I think the point is still pointy. And then the protector goes over that. Probably would be a good idea to put all of this on first before putting the needle through, because I'm feeling a little bit hesitant here. There we go. Okay, so I think we're alright. I think that's on there okay. That's on there okay. Just test the action again. Yep, looks good. Yep, looks fine. And then finally, the rear part of the housing goes on there. Whew, okay, and then that's one cleaned up airbrush. So, gosh, riveting as that was, hopefully that'll stay on alright. Give this a clean. I thought I'd just show you very quickly how I clean the airbrush. This will stay off. That will go there. Alright, and we're done. I haven't missed anything, have I? So I'll just show you the ultrasonic cleaner. Oh, hang on a tick. There we go. So here we have the ultrasonic cleaner here. So you've got a handy basket. Things go in. Switch on the power. Press on, and it vibrates at an ultra high frequency. The idea that the vibration shakes off any paint or dirt used for jewelry things and also other cleaning. Anyway, there you go. So that's the cleaning. Pretty much done. Hope you enjoyed that. As riveting as it was, but I just thought I'd show you the well, that can go off now. How I basically clean the airbrush to get it all nice and spick and span, ready for the next airbrushing session. But in that time, the paint is dried essentially on this, so I could give it another go. But I'm going to call it a night now. That's getting pretty tired here, so that's going to be gone over with oil and washes and other various paint to scrub that fellow up. I can see I missed a little bit there. Who would have thought it? Anyway, I can fix that up when we do the next paint run. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and until next time.